about where the team is right now?
I'm excited. It's been fun to watch us, grow and learn together, and so it's been a good experience so far. I think the progress, you can see a little bit each game where we've been working and where we're improving, and so I'm excited, for who we continue to become.
Yeah, in your last game against Queens, looked like, or College, looked like you guys were able to go really deep into your bench. Was that really nice to be able to get some of the players you don't get to see a lot of time in there?
Yeah, it's been good. Everybody's been working really hard, and we're a team that we believe can have some depth this season, and so to be able to show that ability in that game was really neat.
You guys are shooting about just under 40% as a team. I know, obviously, the higher the better. You like it, but where would you like to see your team sitting, especially once we get into, we're getting into Pac-12 play here pretty soon?
Yeah, I don't think there's a statistics per se that we're after. I just think we want to continue to take great shots and put our individual work in. And, this is a team that can really score the basketball. And so I think as we get comfort with one another, you'll see us get, more and more consistent.
Do you like those that the shots that they are taking? I haven't looked at the breakdown
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've taken some really good shots, especially lately. I think for a little while we went into a phase where we were unsure, from a shot selection standpoint, and I think that's just getting to know one another. And I think the last few games we've done a better job of taking the right shots and feeling pretty good about those. And so, yeah, I like where we're going.
You've got Washington State this weekend on the 11th. What have you seen from them, and what problems they might cause, and maybe some areas where you think you guys can do some work down there?
Yeah, I mean, Washington State's an experienced, really well-coached team. I mean, they're an NCAA tournament team, and so I really, they play with great poise, and they know each other really well, and, that comes from experience. And so, I think they're going to be solid throughout their starting lineup. Obviously, everybody's a scorer in it, and they have good depth, and so they're a great team.
Tell me about your experience in Vegas. You guys were 1-1, lost to Santa Clara, your only loss of the season. So, did you like the progress that they made? And Santa Clara is a pretty good team, so do you like the progress that they made?
Yeah, I think one of the lessons we learned a lot about ourselves that day is we'd not played back-to-back, and we actually had injury and had some sickness and things like that, and so how we respond in a back-to-back, how our depth could be really beneficial for us as we get into Pac-12 tournament play, and just the way we prepared, I thought we learned a lot from as well.
Moving forward, so you've got Washington State coming up, the rest of the Pac-12. When you guys are scouting teams, how far ahead are you scouting?
Pretty far.
Yeah.
I think it just depends. Depends on your turnaround, how much time you have. Our staff does a great job scouting, and so, really grateful for our coaching staff. And, so it's fun to prepare. It's part of what we love, I think, about college athletics is the strategy that goes into each game. And so, our style of play is different than some and similar to some. And so, you can go a little bit further sometimes when your style of play is similar. And then when you're going to hit some teams that are quite different, you might have to slow down a little bit and prepare for that differently.
I can't remember. Do you want to be an up-tempo team? What kind of a team do you prefer?
I want to be an efficient team, and so if we can run and we can, take great shots and be a high-scoring team like we were as we started the season, that's great. If we feel like we need to slow down a little bit to get a more efficient shot, then we'll do that as well.
You guys are out-rebounding per game your opponents by, I think, almost 9, out-rebounding them per game. What has allowed you guys to be able to get to so many balls? Are you boxing out better? Are you forcing worse shots by the other team?
Well, I hope a little bit of everything you mentioned. We have great athletes on our team too. I think there's individual effort in each rebound, and so I like the toughness and effort that our team is giving us collectively. But that starts with individuals, and so really, committing to that. So I think we're committed to rebounding and the work that it takes from a physical standpoint on the defensive end, and offensively, just the pursuit of the ball.
You guys will. I haven't looked at that closely at the schedule. I don't know what your schedule is over the Christmas holiday. Do you guys play on that?
We have a tournament.
Okay, so will you guys? And where's that tournament at? I'm sorry.
We have a tournament here.
Oh, here.
Yeah,
okay,
we host.
gotcha.
I'm sorry.
So will you guys have a bunch of Christmas stuff, like families in town, like you try to
Yeah.
do for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, usually, especially our second game, we have a lot of student athletes' families come to town, and so it's a fun time of the year. And we have the day in between the two games. Leading up to the tournament, we'll have a team holiday party, and we actually went together and cut down a tree recently. So
Oh, wow.
try to do some fun things as a group.
Team bonding.
Yeah, it was fun. They helped me find a
The
tree.
majority of the.
Well, let's be honest, it was already cut.
Oh, okay.
So I need to reword
I
that.
thought you
We
were out,
picked
like,
a tree.
before it's picked, yeah, okay.
And so, yeah, that was fun.